Yo, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the third episode, the third installment, chapter 3 of the Turnover Podcast. My name is Ant, and I'm with my boy, yours truly, AJ2K.
What it do? What it do? What's happening?
What to do, buddy?
What's happening? Yeah, we had to come on today because we know ain't nobody watching that Thursday night game. Come on now. I got the ticker down there at the bottom from y'all to keep y'all updated just in case y'all are a fan of one of the teams or y'all want to just stay up to date on what the score is at least. But nobody trying to watch that. Let's just be 100. So I figured we might as well just do a pod tonight, man. There's so much to get into, man. It's a lot that happened last week. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that's about to go down this week. And basketball starts this Tuesday. So
Yes.
we got a lot to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? We know it's late, so we ain't gonna hold your attention for too long, but we definitely want to dive right into it. And you got the schedule up for this upcoming week?
What? 1 second. Yes. Well, besides tonight, the Commanders versus the Bears.
Who you think gonna win?
Honestly, I think second half, I think the Commanders gonna pull it off.
Okay, you think the Commanders gonna pull it out?
Yeah, I think Carson was gonna get them to win.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I have no faith in Carson.
Oh wow,
I have
don't
no
either.
faith in.
But honestly, this game was trash.
Man, it's
Why
awful.
Thursday night?
So my question to you is it worse than last week's Thursday night game? Is it gonna end up being worse than that game?
What was last week's game?
It was the Broncos and who did the Broncos play? It's such a forgettable game. Broncos and Colts, I believe. Remember how bad that game was, bro?
Oh, man.
That moment was.
It's 0-0 now, and it's 5 minutes going left into halftime. So it's on pace to being back-to-back bad Thursday night games. Question to you.
Okay.
The Thursday night games end. I know how you feel about it.
One more time.
Should they end Thursday night games?
Should they end it? I mean, from an athlete's perspective, I'm sure athletes will want it to end. I'm sure athletes are looking at it like, man, like we don't really need a Thursday night game. I heard Richard Sherman come out and speak on it a while ago. As a fan, though, of the sport, we just need more entertaining Thursday night games. But I don't know, bro. I like coming home from work and seeing football. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying that right now. I'm enjoying coming home from work and seeing football. So I'm not too mad at having a Thursday night game. I understand it you know, again, two different perspectives. You got the fan perspective and you got the perspective of the players. I'm gonna talk as a fan because that's what I am. I'm not a player. So as a fan, I want to see it continue, but I want to see more compelling games on Thursday night. Like you can't come out with the Thursday night games and not have good games on TV.
They start off strong, though. They start off strong, and then towards the season go on to be trash games. Like
I think they be trying to make sure that they have everybody on at least once a year. You know what I'm saying? So they probably trying to get the weak teams out the way to start the year to, later on once the season get, crunch time, put the best teams on, you get the best matchups. Maybe that's what the thought process was going into the season because we all knew the Commanders and the Bears wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? The Broncos and the Colts last week, I did think the Broncos and the Colts was going to be solid this year. I really did with the addition of Russell Wilson. And you got Matt Ryan over there in Indianapolis. You also got JT who kind of having a down year. So I thought that they will be better this year. I really did. But neither team is good. But they both ended up on TV. We both had to watch, or all of us had to watch it. And it wasn't fun, man. So they just got to have more interesting, compelling games. But besides that, like, I ain't tripping. How you feel about it? You think they should continue it?
No, like you said, coming as a fan, you want to just chill and watch football. You know what I'm saying? So anytime football is on, I'm perfectly fine with that. But it got to be better games, bro. This game should not be happening on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Put this at 12 o'clock on Sunday, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
We need good games on Thursday night. Make it appointment TV like it is on Monday night.
Facts. I agree.
I think that's my take on it.
Yeah.
But enough of them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's get to Sunday. We starting off hot with a 4-1 Giants team. I can't believe I'm saying that. A 4-1 New York Giants team going against the MVP frontrunner and the Baltimore Ravens and that boy Big Trust. Who you got?
I'm rolling with Lamar, bro. I'm rolling with Lamar in this
Of course
matchup.
you are.
Look,
Of course you are.
yeah, I just think, like I said, man, I gotta give credit where it's due though. The New York Giants are playing good football right now. Give credit where it's due. They're playing really solid on the defensive side of the ball. They're not giving up a ton of points. On the offensive side of the ball, that boy Saquon Barkley, that boy balling. Saquon is getting money right now, and you can't take that away from him. I'm not gonna be a hater. I'm an Eagle fan, and y'all. I'm gonna talk about them in a little bit, but for now, I got to give respect to the division. I'm proud of the whole division because the whole division putting everybody on notice. Like, hey, y'all been calling us the NFC least for a minute, and now we back on the map. What's happening? We might be the best division. I think we talked about this earlier in the week, just me and you off the air. This might be the best division in football right now. But that's
it is. Besides the Commanders, on paper, you guys are the best. Y'all got the best team in the league with the Eagles. Cooper Rush got them boys 4-1.
That defense got them 4-1. That
defense.
And
the Giants 4-1, and they just beat
A-Rod.
The Packers.
They just beat A-Rod.
And they looked really convincing in that fourth quarter too. They fought. Like
they did.
Honestly, that's the best division, bro. I'm not mad at it.
That's facts. And the Giants went out there, man. They did what needed to be done, man. They went out there and got the necessary stops, like you said, now for a quarter with multiple bat downs. Packers got all the way to the red zone. Yes. They got all the way to the red zone and couldn't get it done at the end of the day. So, hey, you got to give respect where it's due. And I forget what their head coach name is because he's a new head coach this year, but he got them boys balling. He got them playing with a different level of tenacity this year. They playing nasty this year. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect it. But for this game, like I just don't see the Ravens going down to this team. I don't think they have a real answer for Lamar Jackson. They haven't played a guy like Lamar yet all year. And a guy like Lamar that can get outside the pocket and still be accurate from the pocket when he's in the pocket can pose different issues for you. The Ravens' biggest issue, I believe, is their secondary a lot of times. They give up a lot of points in that secondary. But Daniel Jones not going to kill you throwing the football. Yeah. Their game is running the football. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like, the Ravens' run defense ain't that good either, to be honest. But I feel like their weakest link is that secondary. And so I feel like if the Ravens can just stack that box and try their best to stop Saquon Barkley and make Daniel Jones beat you from the pocket, I think you can force some turnovers. You got to get to him, but I think you can force some turnovers, and I think you get the dub. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens are the better team, in my opinion, and that's bias aside. The Ravens are the better team.
I mean,
I think now it's on the road, so it's not going to be an easy one, but I'm picking the Ravens 20-17.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to be a shootout. If it goes to a shootout, I think Baltimore will get them out the way if it's a shootout. I do have Baltimore winning, but it's going to be a close one. If it be a close one, it's going to be 24. I think it's going to have to go to the kicker, Tucker.
That's fair.
24-21.
That's fair. Jags, Colts. Who you got, my boy? This game is in Indianapolis, and it's at noon.
I'm not going to lie. I got the Jaguars.
Okay.
I like how Trevor Lawrence is finding his way. I can't even lie to you. I really like him. I wasn't a big fan of him in Clemson. I didn't go to Clemson. He lived in Clemson, right?
I don't know if it was. It was Clemson. It was Clemson.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah. I'm tripping. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of him in college, but I'm liking his growth. He's showing signs that he's supposed to belong in this league. Right. And this year he's showing us, he had a little close little battle because you thought y'all was going to potentially could have lost to them.
Yeah, I did. I liked that matchup against us for them. I did.
I think Doug Peterson got them boys on the right track. I think Jaguars get them boys up out of here. I say Jags 21-10. 21-10 Jags.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Like I said, I expected the Colts to be better this season, and so far they have not looked the part, man. They haven't been able to get the run game going the way they have in the past with JT because he's having a down year, and I think he's still dealing with injury, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Matt Ryan done. He done. It's no other way to slice it, put it, cut it. Like Matt Ryan is finito. He finished, bro. And so you look at that. And the combination of, like you said, T-Law kind of stepping into his own, Doug Peterson being the offensive guru that he is, I feel
Exactly.
like it'll be enough. And they need this game. I feel like they
They
need this game.
definitely
They just
do.
got
Definitely.
smoked by the Texans, bro. Last week, I think they lost 6-13 to the Texans, bro.
Yeah.
So they need this. They need this bounce back win. So I'm gonna definitely rock with them for this game. I'm gonna go with a score of 26-14 Jags.
Okay. I'll take that.
Pats at Browns in
That's that, bro.
Cleveland.
I didn't see that. Okay. Who you got? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is a confusing one.
I don't know. It's an ugly one, bro. They both 2-3 right now.
Hideous. It's
Yeah, they both 2-3, and I'm just kind of like, I don't really know. I mean, I'm leaning towards the Patriots because the Patriots look decent right now on the defensive side of the ball. People don't understand. The Detroit Lions are I think they're number one still. The number one scoring offense in the league, bro. They not the same team that they've been over the years. Now, their defense is terrible.
They've been
Probably the worst.
losing though. They didn't have. I thought that was gonna be a better winning team though.
Their defense is awful. That's the problem, bro. Their defense is, I think, last time I checked, they was ranked 32. I don't know if they ranked 32 anymore. But the Lions defense is terrible, and that's why they losing the games that they losing. Offensively, though, they can put up points. And so to see the Patriots shut them out this past week, it was impressive because that's not something you're gonna see every week out of this Lions team. We got to call it spade a spade. And so I was impressed with that. But
they're not going against two beasts of a running back.
That's
if Chubb is on, I think the Browns could beat a lot of teams in this league. But why have their running game been so inconsistent this year?
I don't think they have much of a threat passing the football. Teams are stacking the box, and that's what's making it hard on them. Yeah. They in these games though. They beat the Falcons the week before. I think that was week 4, and then last week they was in the game against the Chargers. That game finished 30-28. I didn't see much of that game if I'm being honest with you. But it looked like they playing decent right now. So I feel like this might be a sneaky good game. It might be a sneaky good game. You know what? You're right. You might have talked me out of it, bro. I'm going with the Browns in this game, especially at home. They at home. But I think it's gonna be a low scoring, ugly game. No,
13-7.
Like, man, 10-7, something like that, 10-9 or something. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be low scoring.
Honestly, I'm going Patriots.
You gonna go Patriots? Okay, I'm gonna stick
with the Browns. Off what you said, because they defense.
Yeah, they defense. Hey, Bill Belichick trying to show that he talented. He trying to show he still got it, even though they ain't been.
It's gonna be a low scoring game. Fact. I'm going 13-10, 13-7, 10-3, 10-7 range. I'm not even gonna lie. It's gonna be a nasty game.
I feel that. I
got Patriots pulling it out.
What's your actual score?
13-7.
13-7. I'm gonna finish throwing my shot at Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick trying to show he got some talent. Bill Belichick trying to show he got something because he ain't been on Nathan since Brady left. I'm gonna leave that at that. But I'm gonna go with the Browns. I'm gonna go with the Browns as well. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Browns. Oh, you said the Patriots. I said as well. No, I'm gonna go with the Browns solo, and I'm gonna say they're gonna win this game somewhere around. I say they're gonna put up 16 points. I say 16-10 Browns in this matchup. That's how I'm rolling with that.
Okay.
Let me get back to you got the next game up?
Bengals. We got Bengals and the Saints.
Bengals.
Let me start this. I'm very disappointed in the Saints. I thought the Saints was going to be a better team this year.
Are you actually disappointed, or this sarcasm as a Bucs fan?
No. I thought Jameis was going to be an MVP candidate. That was a hot take for me. I really thought that was going to be better with the picks of Jarvis Landry, and they had already a good defense, and they added the Honey Badger. Thought that was going to be better. I don't know what is clicking. Maybe Jameis ain't as good as I thought he was going to be this year. He is injured, but still, I thought that was going to be better. Jarvis ain't holding up his end of the bargain, but I think it is with Jameis' injury now. And Taysom Hill ain't a good quarterback. He just a Swiss Army knife, and we learned that a long time ago.
Facts.
So I'm just going to go on. I'm going to say the Bengals got that. I think the Bengals win this in convincing fashion. I say Bengals win. Man, 27-14.
I'm gonna go Bengals, but it won't be convincing because I do think the Saints defense is due for a bounce back game, and so I'm gonna go
Wait,
Bengals.
what they playing?
They playing in.
They
playing in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
So I'm gonna go a little closer.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna put up. See, this is the thing, bro. The Bengals low key been suspect this year.
They have, but
they've been suspect, bro.
The last couple weeks they've been decent.
They've been decent, but they still don't look as crisp. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, they're coming off of just being in the Super Bowl. They're trying to get back in the hang of things. You know, teams that go to the Super Bowl and lose, specifically the ones that lose, always come back the next year and struggle. They almost never get back to the Super Bowl. Some of those teams miss the playoffs.
Everybody can't be the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's facts. Or the Patriots from older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely understand, you know, how it is, but they don't look good. Like I said, they don't look impressive right now. So I am leaning towards them in this game, but like I said, I think the Saints going to make this game a lot closer because I think that defense is going to step up at home, and I don't really believe too much in that Bengals offense at the moment. So I'm going to go with the score of 23-21 Bengals.
Ooh, close one.
I got it. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be a close game, but at the end of the day, I just don't think the Bengals or the Saints going to have enough firepower at the end to get it done.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be 23 because T. Higgins, he day to day. So I don't know. And Jamar haven't been Jamar.
I haven't
been.
But again,
like week 2.
That's true. But again, the Saints, even though their defense is solid, they're not a good team overall. They're gonna turn the ball over. They're gonna give you some short field opportunities. They're gonna give you opportunities to put points on the board, and they won't even be the defense fault sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That offense is gonna turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, I think Joe Burrow, even with or without T. Higgins playing or not, I think Joe Burrow gonna get you at least 14 points.
Okay.
I think the Saints offensively gonna turn the ball over at least once and almost give you a touchdown. Maybe not a pick six, but a turnover somewhere within the 50-yard line that make it an easy touchdown for the Bengals.
Okay.
So I think 14 from Joe. Saints gonna spot you another touchdown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then I said 23. So heck, they gonna get a safety or something. I don't know. The Saints gonna find a way to fumble it, bro. They gonna find a way to fumble that mug off somehow. So we gonna see. All right.
Next game, I think this could potentially be game of the week.
Game of the week? Bucks and Steelers?
No, I didn't look at that. Okay, no. I was looking at the Atlanta and 49ers. My bad.
Atlanta 49ers game of the week?
Oh, hear me out. We're gonna talk about this first thing. We go to the Bucks.
All right.
Atlanta, all the games they lost, every game they played has been decided by a touchdown or less.
Okay.
Atlanta have a really good defense. Their offense just iffy. Then we coming off somehow know how to find a way how to play San Francisco team. Sometimes they can look like the best team in the league. Then they can look like somebody trash. But they look like the best every time they play the Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like this could be a gritty game that can be very exciting to watch. With that being said, I still got Devo them winning.
Got to, bro. You got to.
I still got Devo.
You got to.
But I still think it's gonna be a good game, a good football field game, bro.
They gonna smoke them boys.
Bro, I can't see it, bro. I can't see it.
Bro, the 49ers about to smoke them boys. Listen, that defense, bro. Everybody want gas the Cowboys, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. I talk about the Eagles defense all the time. You know, it's some great defenses. Tampa Bay being another great defense in the league. That 49ers defense probably the best, bro, in the league overall.
On, bro. Don't go there.
It's probably the best overall, bro. They not giving up more than like 12 a game, bro. They balling. That pass rush crazy. I'm not too much of a believer in a secondary, but it's good enough. It's been good enough with a good pass rush to, you know what I'm saying, deflect balls, create turnovers, XYZ. And so I think they go smoke them boys. I'm not a believer in anything the Falcons related besides the Browner Falcons I went to school with.
What score?
I think the 49ers, I think Debo has a field day. I think the 49ers put up like 27.
Oh my goodness.
And the Falcons put up like 10. 27-7 Niners. 27-7 Niners, bro. I'm telling you, D. It's not happening.
I ain't gonna lie. 17-14 Niners.
Yes.
Merch it.
So we got to figure out who. I think that's Tone. We got to figure out who he talking about. Who live his life in cap.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. He didn't specify. I'm sure he's still looking. So
Okay.
we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think they're gonna smoke them boys. So I really do, bro. I don't have no faith in the Falcons doing anything. I don't and not against that defense, bro. I know they're at home. But against that defense, I don't see it.
27-7. I got 17-14 in a close game.
17-14.
Bro, Atlanta's been in every game. They've been in all season.
Bro, Atlanta ain't played no defense. Well, did they play? They ain't played the Bucs yet, did they? They played y'all. Oh, they did play y'all. They played y'all last week. Okay. They put a 15. They put a 15 on y'all. Okay.
So look, let's talk about it. Bucks. We got the Buccaneers versus the Steelers.
Oh wait. It looked like Tone was talking about you, bro.
What do I cap about?
I don't know. He sent the what's the name emojis, and he sent dog.
I know I cap about when I beat you in fantasy.
Oh, smoke! Shots fired. No, I'm done.
Dog gave a whole PowerPoint disagreeing, then agreed. No, it's like look. In fantasy.
In fantasy, what? Go ahead. I give you a moment because I'm 5-0 in fantasy.
I ain't gonna lie.
Birds, you know what I'm talking about.
In fantasy, I'm lobbying for the split.
Move on to the game, bro. Look.
Before I was really interrupted, let me talk about my Buccaneers. First, we're going against the Steelers. We found out that Mr. Pickett is going to be their starting quarterback. Before he find his stride, which is inevitably going to happen,
right? I
need us to get this little win off our belt right here. So our offense been our downfall all season, bro. Everybody know that. If you've been watching football, you know the Buccaneers defense been amazing. Our play calling on offense and our offense been very predictable. Our offense been so inconsistent. But last week we were up 21-0. We got complacent. It came a close game, iffy call, but we still won. But I did see signs. I think Tom Brady had 380 last week, 380, 2 touchdowns. We got the dub. We seen some type of things rolling. Mike Evans had a good catching day for us. Leonard Fournette ran the ball decent. So I'm seeing some steam from our defense or from our offense, so I'm happy about that. We're going against the Steelers. I do believe we get them boys up out of there. I think we beat them. Our defense going to look strong. 30-10. 30 bucks.
You see what the Bills just did to the Steelers last week?
Yeah.
Man, this ain't even worth a conversation, bro. Bucks is gonna handle it. Bucks, now I'm gonna say this: they better handle their business against this Steelers team. Yeah. They better handle their business against the Steelers team because I don't like how they let that game slip away. They almost let that mug slip away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, what up, Cortez? Cortez in the chat. Hey, what up, my guy?
I be capping. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie.
Then what's the name? Came back and said, "Yeah, you be capping, bro." We appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Yeah, man,
but
coming through, man.
Yeah, but the Bucks, bro, I think they're gonna handle their business against them boys, man. I don't see. I don't see. You say he just playing. I don't see the Steelers having anything coming, man. They got smacked last week, and I know it's the Buffalo Bills. They arguably the best team in football, so I get it. I understand them boys is nice. They like that, but at the same time, to get smacked like that, bro.
Yeah.
To get smacked like that, 38-3, that's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable. And you got to kind of put everybody at fault. They got Kenny Pickett now. So yeah, you want Kenny Pickett to step into that role and be a solid starting quarterback in the league, but it's his rookie year. I think he's gonna be straight. He got some weapons, but again, it's his rookie year and the team not great around him. And so I don't see him doing much, especially against the Bucs defense. In a game that it's not a must win, but you kind of gotta have this because the Bucs schedule not really easy. You gotta have the easy games. Exactly. You gotta win the easy ones.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm rolling with the Bucks. The Bucks. I'm rolling with the Bucks as well. I think they're gonna steamroll them boys.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go something along the lines of 31-7, 31. You said 30-10. I'll go 31-7.
Yeah, because we still top 5 in defense, so I'm happy about that still. Our offense ranked like 20th, I believe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But I said by week 6, we're gonna be where we need to be, and I'm looking like it's gonna be on pace. So we're gonna see. Moving forward, we do got the Packers versus the Jets. I'll go first. I do think A-Rod and them go bounce back. I do want him to start hitting that one receiver again. That rookie receiver who did really good against us. I really can't think of his name. I'm sorry. But he had a rookie receiver who he was hitting that was really doing some progress. So I really think they bounce back.
For which team?
For the Packers.
You talking about Dobbs?
Dobbs.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's name said in the chat too? Tone said in the chat.
Yeah. I think Dobbs gonna be really a good asset for him. So I got Packers winning. I got Packers winning convincingly. I think Packers get them boys up out of there. 27-7 Packers.
Okay. Just a quick little hold on, gotta do a little edit, a quick little update to the Commanders and Bears game for those who are interested. We have points on the board, Ant.
Who is it?
It's the Commanders. A field goal. 3-0 Commanders right now. Jets, Packers. Look, man, Packers need this game. I think it's rumored that what's name just came out. Aaron Rodgers just came out and said this definitely gonna be his last year. I seen that on Twitter. I don't know if I believe it. I forget if it was from an
last
actual
year in the league or last year in Green Bay.
Last year in the league, like he retiring after this year.
Never.
It's something that I saw. Now I don't know if it's I don't know if I trust it, but I'm throwing it out there.
Tez is a Green Bay fan, so have you heard anything, Tez? If you still in here, what?
Yeah, I was hearing that Rodgers said this is gonna be his last year. And honestly, if that is true, again, I don't know for sure if that's true, but if it is true, I don't blame him. He ain't got much to work with right now. What they need to do is they need to go get Odell. They need to 100%. Go get Odell, bro. 100%. You go get Odell. You first off, they already contenders in the NFC because they have Aaron Rodgers and they have that defense that I do think will improve. They had a down week last week against the Giants, mainly in the second half of that football game. I do think they'll improve.
I do too.
But you got Aaron Rodgers and you got that defense. You got a chance to compete every year. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah. So they're already going to be contenders to come out of the NFC, especially NFC that's kind of shaky this year. But you add Odell to that, and it gets spooky. It gets spooky,
real spooky.
You add a healthy Odell to that, playing on natural grass. Might I throw in there at Lambeau Field?
He back in the cold.
And I think Odell will really shine with that boy. Aaron Rodgers, for this game right here. Now these Jets. Surprisingly pretty good. They're surprisingly pretty good this year. I think they 3-2 right now. They're making a lot of noise. That boy Sauce Gardner living up to the hype right now.
He sure is.
Sauce Gardner living up to the hype right now.
It's bad timing right now. They're going against a team that in a desperate need. I think Packers need this win, bro.
Facts.
We might see A-Rod looking like that boy.
Facts. He better. I'm going to say this. It ain't gonna be sweet though, because like I said, these Jets, bro.
Yeah,
these Jets is looking pretty decent, and they got another cat on the opposite side. I forget his name off the top of my head, but the other corner on the opposite side is pretty solid too. They got one of the best cornerback duos in the league right now, bro. They balling, they playing good football, and against receivers on Green Bay side that really aren't that good. Or I won't say aren't that good, but they kind of young. They new to the system.
Down Randall Cobb,
exactly. They dropping passes. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers I'm hearing he also got a little thumb injury too. He dealing with at the moment from that strip sack that happened at the end of that Giants game. It could get dicey. Now I do think the Packers win this game because they need to win this game. I think they win it because they need to win this game. But it's gonna be close. And I don't think this one gonna be super high scoring either. If I'm being 100%, if I'm being 100 about it,
What's scoring?
I think the Packers put up like 21, and I think the Jets put up 17 with an opportunity to put the ball in the end zone at the end on a game-winning drive, and it don't work out. That's how I got that game unfolded.
Sauce is him. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
Yeah, Sauce have been playing good.
Sauce,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, Sauce has lived up to the hype. Sauce has been very solid this year, and I wanted Philadelphia to draft him. But they went some other routes. You know, they went and got AJ, obviously, and they went and got Jordan Davis. So I'm not too mad at that. But Sauce, boy, and then we went and got Bradbury, who's cold. But Sauce, that boy Sauce is different. And I knew I can't even say I feel like we all knew Sauce was gonna be that dude.
100%.
We knew he was gonna be that dude, bro. So Sauce is. I'm proud of how he playing the game of football right now. So I'm happy to see that. Vikings at Dolphins.
Interesting game.
Very
interesting game because Tyreek Hill may not play. They say he might supposed to be playing, but he's not 100%. And you know Miami with these not 100%. Somebody supposed to be getting fired over there. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
But that's another conversation. But they said Tyreek Hill is playing. I got the Vikings, bro. I got the Vikings. And only because the Dolphins not 100%.
Okay.
If this was beginning of the year, I'm taking Dolphins the way the Vikings been playing. Because the Vikings haven't been living up what they're supposed to be anyways.
Right.
But I do got the Vikings. I got the Vikings winning 24-14.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I've been paying close attention to the Vikings, bro, all season long because obviously I work for Score and work for ESPN out here, so I gotta pay attention to the Vikings. And bro, the Vikings aren't winning games, but they winning games in a way. Cortez said he got the pack 30-20.
Okay.
Respect that. And then he got the Vikings in this game. Honestly, like I said, man, the Vikings, they winning games, but they winning games in the worst ways possible, bro. I mean, you in the game against the Bears, bro. You really in the game against the Bears. You a 4-1 team. You're a much better team than the Chicago Bears, but you fighting in the game against the Chicago Bears. You was up 21-3. Let them come back and go up 22-1 or 22-21. It's like a game-winning drive from Kirk Cousins to win the game. Same thing with the Saints game. Now they wasn't up a bunch of points, but against the New Orleans Saints, missing a ton of players, they struggled.
Yeah.
They won that game in London, but they struggled. So, like, I don't think they beat every team this way. And I know the Dolphins got a lot of question marks. They don't have Tua. They don't have Teddy Bridgewater for this game either.
What?
Key. So they
what?
They rolling their third string. Though Teddy Bridgewater went down. I don't know if it was a concussion or not, but he went down with an injury the first play of the game, first possession of the game, last week for the Dolphins.
Maybe pushing. I didn't know that. I knew Tyreek was iffy. I didn't know Teddy, bro. I
guess what?
14.
Guess what? I'm still rolling with the Dolphins in this game. I'm still picking the Dolphins.
Who's the third string quarterback?
I don't know, but I'm still rolling with the and this is why, bro. This is why the Vikings playing with fire every week. They play with fire every week. At some point, you're gonna get burned, and you playing against a quarterback who you don't have a ton of tape on. That quarterback got a whole week now to prepare. He got a whole week to prepare for this game. You know what I'm saying? Against the Minnesota Vikings. And even though Tyreek Hill isn't 100%, if he on that field, he's Tyreek Hill. You still got to deal with Waddle, and you got to deal with Mozart coming out that backfield. They got a lot of speed. Bro. And the Minnesota Vikings secondary is slow. They are old and slow, bro. I don't like the matchup at all, especially with the Vikings being on the road too. I just don't like how I feel like it's going to shake down. I feel like that third string quarterback might shock you because I don't think that defense is that good. And I believe that you could hit Tyreek Hill or Waddle on a slant. He could take it 30, 40, 50 yards, touchdown, easy, 190 yards, easy. Like all you got to do is hit these guys on bubble screens and give these guys opportunity with the ball to make plays. They playmakers. Give them opportunity in open field to make plays, and they will go out there and single-handedly win you a football game. 100%. Let them go up 14. Let them go up 7-14 points and have Kirk Cousins have to battle behind on the road. I don't know if I trust it. Then you got to think about that Howard. You got to think about Howard matching up with JJ on the outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't think that shutdown.
You got Miami for real?
I got Miami. Bro, I went on the pod and told everybody out here I'm picking Miami for this game.
What's the score?
What score did I think I said like 24-26? I'm gonna keep it at that. 24-26 Dolphins.
Whoa, that's a
I got the
hot
Dolphins, bro.
take.
That's the upset of the week. That's the upset of the
Upset of the
weekend, bro.
week.
That's the upset of the week, bro. That's the upset of the week. I'm telling you, that's I see it.
I
Huh?
want the Dolphins to thrive. I'm glad Tyreek is actually showing that he's Tyreek without Patrick Mahomes. You know, that was a little stigma too. Will he be good without Patrick?
Right.
And he's doing this with a person they saying don't have an arm in Tua. So I'm happy for Reed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy for him too.
Waddle,
you said what?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jalen Waddle, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you was doing the Waddle?
Yeah, I was doing that.
Hey, that's one of the best.
I got Vikings winning, bro. I can't lie, bro.
I feel that. Hey, we agree to disagree on this one. Like I said, I don't trust that Vikings defense against those playmakers. You got to catch them boys. And last week they played against a young Jets team that can catch them boys. This week they playing against an old Minnesota Vikings secondary that really can't catch nobody with no speed, bro. We see it week in and week out, bro. As soon as you get on the outside with them boys, it's an issue. So we gonna see. I could be wrong, but hey, that's my upset of the week. I feel like you gotta have at least one a week. What's the next game on the schedule?
Let's just hear up with this one. I ain't gonna lie.
You talk what was this? Rams and
Panthers.
I got the Rams should have won last week.
They finna dismantle them.
They better
shred them.
You boys,
Baker the worst starting quarterback in the league.
I gotta get that to
Derek Carr?
I gotta get that to no. I gotta get that to homeboy that's playing for the Bears. I can't think of his name right now.
Fields.
I gotta give it to Justin Fields, bro.
Justin
Fields, yeah, bro. But conversation, I want to get through these games. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Rams, Panthers. I got the Rams. They better win this game. They should have won last week. That's what I need to say about that. They should have beat Dallas, bro. They should have, but they didn't. And hey, it is what it is. They 4-1. We're gonna get to it. I know my guy Cortez want to see the Philly and Dallas prediction. You know we gonna get there. We gotta say, I think that's a Sunday night game. That's like gotta say the best.
But we gotta get to this build out. Bills, Chiefs. All right, look, okay. So Dallas and Panthers. What's your score?
No, Panthers and Rams. Panthers and Rams. I got the Rams winning like 24, Panthers 10. Panthers 13.
I got 24. I got 27-7 Rams.
Okay.
I think it's a confidence game for them. Get them boys out of there.
Facts. Tone giving his early prediction for the Dallas and Eagles game. I feel like he's trolling, but hey, we'll let him do his thing.
You want him to be serious.
Oh, right. Yeah. We'll let him do his thing. Let's see. Cardinals, Seahawks.
Gino Kyler, who you got?
I got Kyler. I got Kyler this week. Gino has been playing out of his mind.
Gino been playing balling.
Gino has been playing
out of his mind. Last week too.
Facts. He's been playing out of his mind. Got to get credit where it's due when it comes to that. Gino been balling, but I think Kyler, given what I saw him do last week, getting out of the pocket, making plays, and him honestly kind of selling that game down the road of that game, I really feel like they're gonna come out and they're gonna bounce back against the Seahawks. Now, again, Gino looked nice, and so it's not gonna be an easy game, but I think the Cardinals bounce back in this game. I give the Cardinals 26, Seahawks 20.
Oh wow, never. I got Seahawks.
Okay.
I like Kyler. I really feel like Gino enough for the bounce back. I think it's gonna be a shootout though. 30 on some 33-31 type game.
Okay.
So I got Seahawks 33-31. Bills Chiefs supposed to be game of the week.
No. Let's jump. Let's jump and do the Broncos Chargers real quick, and then come back to that Chiefs Bills and Cowboys Eagles. Let's get the bad game out of the way.
We're gonna do the Eagles first because I want to let you say your piece with that.
I got Chargers over the Broncos. Russell Wilson got to figure his stuff out, bro. That's all I got to say. Their offense is terrible. Defense playing out of their mind, but you can't win games if you can't score the football. and that's why they lost last week because they literally could not score. I got the Chargers. I think I got the Chargers. They're not gonna put up a ton of points on that defense though. I got the Chargers scoring probably like 17 points. Broncos like 10. 17-10 Chargers.
I got Chargers too. And I say Chargers 24-13, also 21-13 type.
Okay. Bills Chiefs. All right, now we hitting the heavy hitters. Bills
It is regular season though.
What that mean? Bills. Oh, regular season Bills. Got you. Okay.
If it was playoffs, give me Chiefs.
Okay.
But in this man, Travis Kelce, had 4 touchdowns. He had that many yards, but he was there when they needed him. Valdez Scantling had a great game that he needed to have last week. I had him on fantasy. He went like 7 catches, 90 yards. I see him picking up some pace. I think this is going to be a barn burner. A shootout.
Okay.
But it's a regular season game.
Mm-hmm.
I got Bills. 30. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be a high score. I ain't gonna say 40s.
30, it might get up there though.
Bro, it might. Bills 35-32. 35-31.
Cortez said he got the Bills, and he got the Bills with a 38-35 score.
Exactly. It's something like that.
Some high scoring. Tone said he got the Chiefs in the OT dub.
What score though, Tone? What score?
Put that score down there, Tone. I agree with Tez. 38-35. Oh,
that's the great range. That's a great score.
Oh yeah, I see that too. I'm personally gonna roll with the Buffalo Bills in this game. And I don't think the Chiefs put up more than 30 points in this game. The Buffalo Bills on a different level right now. I think they're on a different stratosphere. I think they arguably the best team in the league right now. Buffalo Bills just different. And we just saw the Chiefs struggle this past week with the Raiders, who I think the Raiders are better than what they records say, but they not living up to expectation. I know you got your opinion on Derek Carr.
He's in the quarterback.
So I'll let you, I'll let you say that, say your piece if that's what you choose to do about Derek Carr. But I'm looking at this like, man, like I saw how they struggled, man. It was down. I think it was like 17-0 at one point. Now, Patrick Mahomes might be the greatest quarterback, the greatest comeback kid ever at the quarterback position. He might be statistically, literally the best ever, up there with Brady and everybody else who's been that. But at the same time, man, dude, I just don't see that happening against this Buffalo Bills defense. And I see Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and them boys. They trying to send a message early in the season that we like that. Like, we really like that, and we not finna play. This is a team that just lost in a very ugly, hideous fashion just last week against or not last week, last year against the Chiefs. They lost just an ugly game with the Chiefs coming back the last couple seconds of the game. We all saw it. And this is an opportunity for them to come back. First time seeing them since then and get back. I think they get back. I think the Bills put up 41 points. I think they get the Chiefs by like a dub, bro. Not gonna lie.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie. I think they're gonna get the Chiefs this week.
They're gonna get them, but I don't think a dub.
I take that back. I give the Chiefs 28. I give them 28-41. Yes, I believe. Yes. Well, not a dub. I think that's what's that? 13 points. 13 points. Close to a 2 touchdown difference. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got 41-28.
41-28.
Okay. Now we're going to Sunday Night Football. We have the Philadelphia Eagles, which is 5-0, and we have a surprising Dallas team with a great defense and a quarterback who never lost, and Cooper Rush, who's 4-1. For the NFC, it's a lot of things on the stake. Artists, since you're an Eagles fan, take the floor, bro. You got it, bro.
Y'all know how we coming this week. It's Dallas week. Y'all know how we coming this week. Listen, all week long, I've been hearing about this Dallas defense and how cold this Dallas defense is. And don't get me wrong, they are good. Micah Parsons is a monster. That boy Lawrence on that defensive front is a monster. That boy Diggs, even though he just gave up close to 200 yards last week, he a dog too. I give him credit. He just had a bad week. He was going up against Cooper Kupp, and it gets rough when you play a guy like Cooper Kupp and a guy like Stafford who gonna throw the ball to him 30 times a game. It's gonna be hard. But you playing against a defense that's better. I want to emphasize that to people this week. The Eagles are top 5 in sacks. The Eagles are top 5 in pressures. The Eagles are top 5 defense. The Cowboys are not a top 5 defense statistically, people. They're not a top 5 defense. Look it up. They're ranked like 7th overall in overall defense. They flashy. They got flashy players. You got Parsons and Diggs in them over there. So you don't pay attention to guys like BG and Fletcher Cox because he old, right? And that boy Hassan Reddick and that boy Slay in the secondary and that boy Bradbury, the best cornerback duo in football at the moment. You don't pay attention to that because the Cowboys win the football games right now because of their defense, right? I get it. But you also playing an offense that's also top 5, I believe number 2 in the league right now. They're the most well-rounded team in the sport. And you got to go to Philly with Cooper Rush? To the link. Now they say Dak might be there. He might, you know what I'm saying, try to step on that field. I advise him not to with that bum thumb. I want him to.
That's a mistake.
I want him to because at the end of the day, I want to see that boy out there. I want to see them play against the best. I want us to play the best against the best. Because when we smoke them boys, I don't want to hear if Dak was out there. Not trying to hear none of that. But Dak ain't healthy, so it is what it is. We run at whoever on that field. And Cooper Rush, they've been putting all these NFL, been putting images of us up with Cooper Rush, talking about 2 undefeated teams in the league. You got the Eagles and Cooper Rush. The disrespect. Wow. We gonna handle them boys. Do y'all hear me this week? Do y'all hear me? We about to handle them boys. They about to come to Philly, and they about to get stomped. I got a final score of Philadelphia Eagles in this game, 31-13.
In a rival game. In a rival game.
Birds. 31-13. We gonna send a message this week. I mean, bro, people been chirping like crazy this week, man, talking about this, that, and we ain't this. I think this week we gonna send a message, bro. We gonna send a message this week and let everybody know that we here. We here. And people say this all the time. Where did Tone say that? And I caught it earlier, and I want to make sure I put it up for everybody to see. I want to make sure. Where is it? He said they ain't play nobody, and I can't find where that message was real quick. Here we go. Eagles ain't played nobody. Somebody remind me who the Cowboys played this year. They played the Rams, who terrible this year. They 2-3. They played the Bengals, who are also not good this year. I believe they're also 2-3. Even though these teams went to the Super Bowl last year, they clearly dealing with Super Bowl hangover, so they're not really hitting like that. Outside of that, they played the Commanders and the Giants. And I'm sorry, I still feel like the Giants are fraud. That's just me. I've seen enough of them boys to know how they are. Most of the time, I think them boys is fraud. But even they hung in the game with the Dallas Cowboys. We played better competition. The Vikings are 4-1, whether people want to admit that or not. They're a pretty good football team right now. The Jaguars, even though they got smoked last week, defense was pretty good heading into this week. They're top 15. We played some, we also played the Commanders too. We smoked Commanders, you know what I'm saying? Because they some pack right now. I don't even know if they scored any more points, but they're pack. But all this to say, man, you play who's in front of you. We play harder opponents. The Cowboys, everybody's saying the Eagles, and I'll let you go. Everybody's saying the Eagles ain't played no defense like this. The Cowboys ain't played an offense like this. The Cowboys also ain't played a defense like this. And they ain't played in the link in Philly yet either this year. We 5-0, and we going 6-0. 31-13 Birds.
Okay. 31-13 Birds. In the link. Okay. Rival game. It's a lot at stake. A lot of emotions. If Dak play, I can believe the 31-13. But for some reason, if Cooper Rush play, I think it's going to be closer than what it is. They got momentum. Zeke has been playing better. CD has been playing better. Even if you want to believe that or not. But I do believe y'all have the best secondary in the league. I said this multiple times. I will say it again. I love y'all secondary. I love the way they play. I love how physical they are. And remember we was talking how progressively y'all front seven is going to get. And y'all front seven getting to that place where that confidence is oozing and them boys getting boys up out of they get to that quarterback.
Facts.
So, and we seen a better Jalen Hurts. I do believe y'all get them boys up out of there. And y'all playing the link. I say 21-17 Eagles.
21-17. 21-14.
21-17, 21-14 Eagles.
Wait, so which one is it? 21-17?
21-17.
21-17. We gonna beat them boys with more than a touchdown, bro, and we gonna put up more than 21 points. See, this is the thing too. The Cowboys ain't gave up more than 20 points this year, and that's been a talking point all week. They're gonna give up 30 this week. They gonna give up 30 this week. They're gonna struggle with the rushing attack because listen, this is the thing. This is how you beat a pass rush.
This is gonna be a good game, bro.
Listen, think about this. I want people to think about this. The Dallas Cowboys strong suits are what we are the best at. Yeah. We stop the run. We are top 10. You got receivers on the outside and CD Lamb and Gallup. We got the best cornerback duo in football. That's not a bluff. Statistically, they are the best with Bradbury and Slay. So there's a mismatch there. And you know how I feel about CD. I told you how he gonna look when he go up against the elites.
Who you want to guard CD? Who you want to guard him?
Either one gonna shut him down.
Who do you want personally?
I want Slay on him. Okay. I want to put the best on him. I want to throw Slay out there because we seen what Slay just did to JJ a couple weeks ago.
Oh my God!
So I want Slay on him. Hey, I want Slay on him. But if he match up with Bradbury, I ain't tripping because Bradbury low key statistically better than Slay this year. Statistically, is he a better corner? No. But statistically, he having a great year. You know what I'm saying? So we got that advantage. They got a crazy good pass rush, and who got the best offensive line in football? The Birds. And who got a mobile quarterback that could get outside of the pocket if we break contain and they get to him? Jalen Hurts is probably the second best mobile quarterback behind Lamar Jackson. So you're not gonna be able to he's not a standing target. They play nothing but standing targets all season long. You playing a guy that can get out of the pocket, and I'm telling you that creates issues. And then you got Diggs on the outside. Well, who you want Diggs on? We got 2 ones. We got Smitty and we got AJ Brown. So who he gonna guard? Because whoever he ain't on, that's where we going.
And you got in the Goddard.
And then you got to still worry about Goddard. And oh, by the way, if we can't pass the ball, we can slow y'all pass rush down by running the football because we a top 5 rushing attack as well. We coming for the head top this week. It's Dallas week. We coming for the head top this week, bro.
6-0 Birds.
6-0 Birds. We gonna handle our business. We gonna handle our business, bro.
I'm not opposed.
We sitting them boys down this week. We catching bombs over their head this week. Cause they talking about Jalen still can't throw. He ain't got enough touchdown passes, all this other stuff. We coming for the head top this week.
Okay.
Letting it be known. Birds 31-13. And when it happened, and look, and I want to put this out there too for the people who think I'll be running when the Eagles lose. The problem is the Eagles ain't lost. So y'all can't see what I do if they lose because they ain't lost. But if they don't pull this game out, I will be right here front and center still with my flag on. Because we still 5-1. And one of the best teams in the league heading into the week. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I'm coming back healthy. And we gonna do what we gotta do. We got Mattis coming back this week. We like that. We like that. But I gotta get right. I brought my wine out for, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Dallas week and we 5-0. So I had to throw on the hoodie, bring the flag out for that. We about to switch over to basketball, but I just had, let me sip my wine as I finish thinking about how that game finna go.
First week of basketball is here.
And thinking about the respect we gonna get after we get that dub. My bad for interrupting, but I'm just saying I'm ready for that game Sunday night. We ready for basketball.
First week of basketball opening week is here. We had an interesting off season. Very interesting all season. But opening night is Tuesday. We got Philly and Boston.
Cortez. I think he coming at you, bro, saying you should have followed me up better.
What happened?
He said you should have followed me. I'm guessing he talking about your energy after I said what I had to say about the energy or about the Eagles. He like follow that man up. I'm sure he's just messing around.
Ain't nothing I could have said after that. You had the flag on, you had the aesthetic, everything.
Facts.
I'm just here at this point.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Anyways, back to basketball because I'm getting hyped for basketball. I love when basketball and football is at the same time, bro. I love that. So we got Philly and Boston. It's a doubleheader. Philly and Boston, and then we got Golden State and the Lakers. Let's talk basketball. What you got?
Hold on, let me get this. Make sure we on point with the score of this football game real quick because I just want to keep everybody. I'm checking right now. I got off topic or got off the what's the name looking at these birds or thinking about these. And it's still 3-zip Bears or 3-zip Commanders third quarter. Now I'm finna switch this over to the third quarter and then we good. Bow and bow. All right. So for basketball, what's the matchups again, Brody?
We got Philadelphia and Boston.
Okay.
Then Lakers and Warriors. Give me that ring.
All right. So the Lakers don't take an L first night of the week or first night of the season. Got to keep it 100. You playing against the champions from last year, and they are who they are. They are who we think they are. They're beasts. They ballers. They are the champions for a reason. I see Steph Curry doing his thing. Obviously, we all seen the video of Draymond losing his mind in practice and literally knocking out Jordan Poole, which was wild. But I think just for this night, this ring night, I think they get it done. It's obviously, in San Fran where the Warriors play. And I just, I got to see something from the Lakers, man. I wasn't feeling what I was seeing from Russ in this past preseason game and this preseason, but it just looked like he out there pouting. And I watched his post-game interview or a piece of it where he said, I do this every game. And y'all know my post-game or pre-game rituals and all of that. I don't know what to believe at this point when it comes to that, man. I'm just going to be honest with you because from the looks of it, it looked like he was pouting. It looked like you didn't, get in the huddle with your teammates. It looked like when Pat Bev was trying to rally the troops and get everybody together to call a play or to tell everybody their assignments or, just talk things over, you wasn't mentally there. That's what it looked like to me. And that's what it looked like to everybody else. I don't see the Lakers getting it done against the Warriors this game. I don't. I think the Lakers will have a better season. Lakers season is going to ride on the health of Anthony Davis, though. It always does. At this point, it's not about LeBron. It's more so about AD. LeBron getting older. We know he not gonna be available for every game at this point in his career. When he there, he gonna do his thing, but he gonna miss games. And so we need AD to be that guy, and he has to be that guy in order for them to get this done. And have a good year. I think he'll be good. He just got to be healthy. And I can't even really give a prediction on how good the Lakers going to be until I see him play a couple games, man. Get out there. Now, he has looked good in preseason, but he already dealing with some lower back stiffness or whatever, or soreness or whatever. So it's like, bro, come on, bro. Back to the game. I got the Warriors. I got the Warriors over the Lakers in that game. We giving scores for basketball too?
No.
Okay.
So
we shouldn't give scores. Let's not give scores. Let's give spreads though. Let's give the like how much you think the team gonna win by. Because I got the Warriors by at least 10.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, well, look, let me say this. I do believe the Lakers are going to be better. They got too many guards, bro. They got too many guards. I do feel they're going to be better though. I do think Golden State win this game convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about like on the 15 range, going 15. But I do got Golden State winning. But I do think the Lakers going to be better. I think AD gonna figure it out. I hope he figure it out because he in my fantasy. But I think they're gonna be better though. I think Russ. With the Russ situation, I don't know. I think LeBron should just take the back seat and just play point. I think he should be point. He should be the point guard and then flow through that. But I think they're gonna be better, man. They'll figure it out. Their defense still trash, bro.
Yeah.
Defense is trash, but they're gonna be better than last year. They're still gonna be in the play-in, I believe. Compete for the play-in. That's crazy. But
At this point, I can't argue with it right now. I got to see something. And y'all know I rock with the Lakers. I got to see something.
yeah,
I got to see something, bro. I can't. Not right now. Not with the way they looked last year, man. That was just ugly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they just look like a lot of nights. They just didn't come prepared to play, man. Especially on defense, on defense, bro. Like that, it just wasn't. It wasn't a good look, man. So yeah, I can't. They gotta prove people wrong this year at the end of the day. So I ain't even mad at that. I ain't mad at that comment at all.
We got Boston and Philly. With Boston situation going on with Boston head coach, do you think that hindered them?
Well, ask that question again.
Do you think with the situation going on with their head coach, does that hinder Boston?
I think it hinders them, but not for this night. I think later on, I think bro was a great head coach. I think he's a great head coach. What he's done off the court is what he's done off the court, and we don't know all the details there. But he's one of the best head coaches in basketball. And I don't think you lose somebody like that and you still think you're going to be just amazing as a basketball team, a team that could just run right back to the finals where you once were. I don't see that happening. Now, they did get better in the offseason. They did make moves that I like. If I'm not mistaken, they didn't get Brunson. Who they get at the point in this offseason? They got somebody.
A great asset who's going to fit them perfectly in Malcolm
Brogdon, there you go. Yeah.
Bro, that's a perfect fit.
Brogdon is going to be, but it would have been even better if you got your head coach.
Had your coach. I ain't gonna lie. If they had their head coach and somebody said they had them going back to the finals, I'm not opposed.
I'm not opposed to it either. Now it's gonna be tough in that East, though.
Yes, because them Brooklyn Nets are coming.
You got the Nets. You got them Cavs. I think the Hawks, and I've said this before.
Yeah,
I'll say it again. I think the Hawks gonna be nice this year, bro.
Yes.
I think they're gonna be very nice this year.
Yes.
I think they're gonna be surprisingly good defensively now with the addition of DeJounte Murray. I think that's just gonna make them great defensively, and that's really what they needed because they can score with the best of them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think Trae Young just lit up somebody for like 30 to 40 the other night in preseason. I forgot who it was, but lit somebody up.
Bro,
you got competition in the East is what we
you got. You got the Bucks.
You got
the Bucks.
And honestly, right now, if I had to pick a team to go to the finals, it'd be the Bucks.
Why?
Because I believe they probably go to the finals last year if Middleton is healthy.
Yeah.
I think they go to the finals last year if Middleton is healthy. I think they got a really good chance at winning the finals last year if Middleton is healthy. I ain't gonna lie, because they would have been a matchup nightmare for Golden State. They can shoot They can shoot the pill. You know what I'm saying? They got length. They can rebound the ball. They're physical. They got great defense. And nobody's guarding Giannis. You got Giannis in the paint. You got the closer that is Chris Middleton, who they ain't have no matchup for now. Wiggins might have gave him a bit of problems. I would have loved to see that Wiggins and Middleton match up down the stretch of certain games.
But who holding Giannis? Because Draymond, that's barbecue chicken.
That's barbecue chicken. It is.
That's barbecue chicken.
I mean, at this point, anybody. I know he struggled against Ben Simmons, I think, last night, but against anybody, Giannis, everybody barbecue chicken and Giannis. And so I think if they matched up, I think that's how that would have, you know what I'm saying? I think that's how that would have went. But obviously that didn't happen. Back to the game though, like I said, man, I think the Celtics gonna end up winning this game. I don't believe in the Sixers, bro. I said this to you before. I say it again. It's for the same reasons. I think they'll have a really good regular season, but come playoff time, I think it'll crumble again. Not only do I not believe in James Harden, I also don't believe in Doc Rivers at this point.
Yeah.
I just feel like, for this first game, it's in Boston at that. I think they're going to come out. They're going to get it done. I think they're going to try to send a message. I think they're going to struggle this year, though. I think they're going to be like fifth, maybe fourth, fifth seed in the East this year. I think they're still going to be top 5, but I think they're going to be like fifth seed in the East this year without their head coach. But for this game, I think they understand the challenge that is the 76ers and what they bring to the table. I think they understand that even though it's the first game of the year, it will be nice to send a message. And I think they come out and they send a message and they beat the Boston Celtics, or they beat the Philadelphia 76ers by probably, I think it's going to be, if I'm saying they're going to send the message, they got to win by a good amount. So I'm going to say they win by at least 2 as well, or by at least 10 as well.
I got Philly.
Okay.
I got Philly. I think we're going to really see a really good Tyrese Maxey. We know we get it from Embiid. arguably the best center in the league. We know we're gonna get from him, but Tyrese Maxey is gonna take that leap, and he got a Baja.
Facts.
So I really he got a Baja. So I got Philly. I got Philly winning 10 plus.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
10 plus.
We got to get to our last topic of the night, man. I know it's late.
I don't want to get to this.
It's late, y'all, but this is like our little late night conversation. You know what I'm saying? We won't be available this Saturday because I'll be out of town celebrating a birthday and a wedding. Shout out to my lady. Shout out to Ty and Kaiser if y'all see this. But yeah, so I'll be out of town. So that's why we're doing this tonight.
Honestly, this wasn't a bad idea though. Honestly.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was fun. It was fun. But we got it. And we got to get to this topic right here, man. The last topic of the day. So every week we're going to try to do a start bench cut. I'm making that executive decision. Every week we're going to try to have a start bench cut. When we discuss who we would start, who we would bench, and who we would cut out of whatever 3 players we come up with. And we're going to try to have 3 players that are some of the best in the league. This week, who do we have last week? Last week we had Ja, Trae Young, and Dame. That's who we had last week. I think we stole that from IG. This week, we got D-Book, we got PG, we got Anthony Edwards. Do you want to go first on this, Anthony, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
So this is really tough for me. But I'm going to do this start bench cut going off of what I expect this year. Just going to shock some people. You know who I'm starting, bro?
Anthony Edwards.
I'm starting Anthony Edwards, bro.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm starting Anthony Edwards. This year, I think Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to take a massive step this year.
Of course.
I think they'll also finish. Yes. I think they'll be in the top 5 in the league, or top 5 in the league, top 5 in the West this year. I think the addition of Rudy Gobert is really going to be huge for them.
Yeah.
On the defensive side of the ball, especially in the regular season. Now, when they get to the postseason, we'll talk about the postseason when they get here. But if you've been watching Rudy Gobert with the Utah Jazz, the Utah Jazz are always in the top 3 or top four of the Western Conference. And it was mainly because of Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert locking down that paint and Donovan Mitchell just being an assassin at the guard position. But obviously, you got some shooters around them as well. You got players that can defend as well. But it's just when teams go small ball in the postseason, it get a little ugly, and he has a hard time getting out to the shooters. We know that. But defensively, it's going to help Anthony Edwards be an even better 2-way player than he was last year, because now it's like a cornerback. You got safety help over the top. So you can be as physical up front as you want to be. You got to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go for that steal, that still can be there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, however you want to play physical, if you don't learn some tricks, I know Kobe has certain tricks he used to do to steal the ball, and it will be physical, and some of it used to be fouls and stuff like that. I kind of look at Anthony Edwards, not like Kobe, but I look at him like a guy who is learning the tricks of the trade, because we saw him take that step defensively last year. And I think, again, Rudy Gobert helps him take another one this year. So I'm starting, and offensively, we ain't got to go there. Offensively, we ain't got to go there. Anthony Edwards is him, and he going to be him this year. Coming off the bench, this is where it gets tough for me, bro. This is where it gets tough. Oh, man. I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna go D-Book. I'm gonna go D-Book.
That's the only way.
I'm gonna go with D-Book, and I'm gonna go with D-Book because at the end of the day, you gotta give respect where it's due. D-Book was in the finals not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? He was in the finals, and D-Book and Paul George met head to head at one point without Kawhi Leonard. D-Book won that matchup. He got his team to the finals. Paul George had to go home, and he missed crucial shots and free throws down the stretch of that final game to ensure, or I think that was game 5, I want to say, because Chris Paul closed them boys out in game 6, I want to say. But he had a bad game in there that ended up honestly being the difference in the series.
Yeah.
So going into this year, I do expect the Clippers to be better, but Devin Booker is the number 1 option on his team going into this year. Paul George is number 2. He the number 2. I think Paul George is a better 2-way player, if I'm being honest. He's better defensively than D-Book, but I think what D-Book brings to the offensive side of the ball, combined to how he plays with his teammates, how he gets his teammates involved, and how far he's been able to take his team as being that number 1 option right now. Now, if we're talking PG of old, we have a different conversation, because PG was also Eastern Conference Finals running up against Brown and the Heat and all that. But we talk about PG of today. I'm taking D-Book off on my putting D-Book on my bench and I'm cutting PG.
I'm starting D-Book.
Ooh. Okay.
Solely off look. This year 6, year 6, year 7.
Somewhere around in there.
He's getting to that poised vet. He passed the underrated phase of his career. We know D-Book is a bucket.
Facts.
It's getting to the point of he's so much of a bucket that it's like, yeah, we know we're getting out of Book now.
Facts.
He's confident in his shot. He's confident in his leading. It's to the point where there was, even when Chris Paul ain't even playing, if Book out there, you have confidence they can still win that game.
Oh.
I got D-Book starting.
Okay.
I love the way D-Book presents the game. I love the way. And D-Book ain't as bad as people think on defense either. So I will give you, I got D-Book started, and I got the young boy. I got Anthony Edwards coming off the bench.
Oh, so tell me why you got Anthony Edwards coming off the bench and not Paul George.
We're about to see the best Anthony Edwards we've ever seen. He's going to progress. He's the reason why Minnesota is going to be the team that people think they're going to be this year. Rudy is a help, but they go as far as Ant go. I see Ant averaging 25, 6 and 6 this year.
That's fair. That's what's expected at this point.
25, 6 and 6 and a confident to the point where, we know we get it from Ant. Not an inconsistent Ant. One night I'm giving you 40, the next time I might give you like 13 and I'm shooting bad. No. A consistent Ant, a mature Ant, a better playmaking Ant, a better defensive Ant. He younger. So I gotta take Ant. I'm taking Ant off the bench. PG is an older cat. You know what I'm saying? PG still get the job done. You know, two-way player. But I gotta take them two above PG. I can't even lie to you right now.
Now, this ain't to say PG is a bad player. I want to put this out there, and I'm sure you feel the same way. PG is a dog too. I think PG gonna have a good year, but when you comparing them to other dogs right now at that same position,
that's younger.
Mm-hmm. And that I feel like it's doing a little bit more, or are going to do a little bit more as number one options on their ball clubs. It gets dicey.
Yes.
It gets dicey. Well, Ant-Man, you got anything else to add to the show, man? Anything else to say to the people?
I really like this Thursday, bro. I'm glad we went live. I'm glad it wasn't recorded. Yeah. This is perfect. This was a better option for you guys instead of Thursday Night Football snooze fest.
Facts.
So I appreciate y'all coming and joining us on the turnover tonight. It was a good. It was a nice little hour. You know, thank y'all for coming through, man. I appreciate y'all.
Facts, and I feel the same way, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, watching me talk my stuff about my birds real quick. We still got the flag in the background, you know what I'm talking about. But no, for real, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I'm glad we got everything situated. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't watch this live, you can always go on YouTube or go on my Facebook page and find it. Most of y'all know me, so if y'all need to hit me up, just hit me up. If not, just search Artist Woods on Facebook. Search Time Out on YouTube. Search Time Out on Facebook. You will pull it up. Search my boy Anthony Husband. It'll come up under his name too, because it's been shared under his page. If y'all haven't been able to check it out. But again, man, we appreciate y'all coming through, checking out the pod this week. Thursday night, it was the move tonight, man. The score of that game is what? 3-7
Bears.
Oh, wait. Now, hold on. One more edit before we end the show. One more quick little edit.
What?
It is 6-7.
Wow.
Snooze fest. In the fourth quarter. Looked like it's 1st and 10. Washington got the ball right now on their 35-yard line. 14 minutes left, about 15 minutes left in the fourth. Fourth quarter just started. So, but we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We glad we could kind of take y'all away from that whack Thursday night game, man. Y'all have a great evening. We'll catch y'all on the next episode of Turnover the Podcast.
Yes, y'all have a good night, man. Let's get it.